Here at R&A Scott, we hold the MAN Truck and Bus UK franchise for Gainsborough and the surrounding area. But we don't just service and repair trucks, we do cars as well. Our competitive car service and MOT packages start from as little as £99 and include parts, labour and VAT. But we're not just fanatical about vehicles, we are passionate about football too and are proud to sponsor Gainsborough Trinity.
As the two teams are led onto the field of play by today's referee Drew Dutton. For Gainsborough Trinity, there's a debuting goal for Dan Wallace, signed from Matlock in midweek. James Williamson at 2, Jamie Green 3, 4 Kingsley James, 5 Will Thornton, 6 Nathan Stainfield, 7 Declan Bacon, 8 skipper Simon Russell, 9 Greg Smith, 10 Alex Wiles and 11 Jordan Adebayo-Smith. On the bench for the Blues, Doug Farm, Ross Hanna, Curtis Morrison, Mitchell Dunn and substitute keeper Lloyd Allinson. Our visitors line up with Chris Renshaw in goal, Isaac Baldwin at 2, 3 Green. Players are just lined up currently for a minute's applause in respect of the life of Graham Churchman, a Trinity supporter who sadly lost his life recently. Mr Dutton's whistle brings to a close a well-respected minute's applause for Graham Churchman, Trinity supporter who sadly passed away. Simon Russell of Trinity Blue, Josh Wardle, the dominant centre-back for Witton. Coin toss in motion. Looks like a win of a coin toss for Simon Russell. No, in fact, a loss in the coin toss. Sees Trinity attack the goal away to our right hand side. The assistant referee just making friends with Martin Foster in the technical area, just delaying kick off a little bit more. And we are underway with Alex Wiles sweeping the ball out to the right hand side, looking for Jordan Adebayo spilling around as we go. Ball forward, James Williamson competing, but it falls for Foley on the left hand side into Will Jones. Jones gets an effort away, but it's comfortable and a first save for Dan Wallace in the Gainsborough goal. Thornton's in the right place and is able to clear up towards Greg Smith. A loose touch from Ceston Mbogo. Smith can't quite get the ball. And Adam Anson turns the ball back to Chris Renshaw, who looks very uneasy as his first touch puts him in danger, and Greg Smith on the closing down does very well to close the goalkeeper down and really box Witton in the final third. It'll be a throw-in down by the corner flag. But Renshaw backed his touch a little bit, but didn't have the quality on his touch and nearly put himself in grave danger. Greg Smith not quite profiting, but Trinity able to apply a bit of pressure in this final third now. As James Short hurls the ball up towards halfway, Will Thornton in the right place wins the first ball, Limbogo the second, Simon Russell being held, but Trinity win the throw and quickly on with it. Simon Russell into Alex Wiles. Alex Wiles looking to prompt, looking to probe. It's with Jamie Green out on the left hand side. Kingsley James delivers it in to Simon Russell in the left hand channel. Neat layoff from Russell, finds Green, and Green flashes across goal. Got a touch off a defender at the near post, and just about Witton able to win a throw in. But Trinity asking questions, some neat football. Greg Smith lets Short have the ball and he goes back to his left-sided centre half, Wardle. He goes back into his 6-yard box for Renshaw, and Smith puts on the pressure, and Renshaw taking one touch too many, taking a risk, and Greg Smith certainly putting the pressure on and certainly scaring Renshaw into taking action. He slipped as he cleared the ball, But Witton, persevering, don't seem to realise Greg Smith has a turn of pace. If he gets up the head of steam, he's going to put the defenders under pressure. Superb play from Jamie Green on the left-hand side, delivers across on the run, looks for Smith. Smith competes with Josh Wardle, and then Renshaw comes a long way. Hook clear to the edge of the 18-yard box, falls for Simon Russell onto his left foot, leaves it behind. Green delivers into the area. It's over Foley. Kingsley James steers it goalwards, off the 6-yard box and cleared into touch. Trinity asking a few questions. Trinity in the ascendancy. A little bit tetchy from Trinity, smattered with some good quality in between. As Renshaw clears up towards the 18-yard box. Stainfield in right place to get the ball partially away, but rifle goalwards, flashing half a yard wide of the post from Michael Monaghan. It appeals that it took a deflection, it didn't, but that's a let off for Trinity. Opposition territory. Green finds Jordan Adebayo-Smith. Good turn of pace from Adebayo-Smith as he rolls his man, but Adebayo-Smith can't quite pick out Declan Bacon. Kingsley James breaks up place. Wiles curls it! Sublime from Wiles. Wiles steers the ball into the top right-hand corner. What a way to mark his debut. Alex Wiles on the mark for the Blues. Superb play from Trinity coming forward. That patience, that perseverance, and Wiles just strode onto that with a swagger and curled it past Renshaw, giving the goalkeeper no chance. Gainsborough Trinity 1, Witton Albion 0. But Gainsborough will have to switch on as James Short has a long throw opportunity from in line with the 18-yard box. Greg Smith trying to compete, but stabbed into the roof of the net, and Witton have an instant equaliser. Trinity not dealing with a long throw. 21 minutes on the clock. Gainsborough Trinity 1, Witton Albion 1. Delivering left-footed diagonal ball towards the back post. Stainfield's round on the cover and heads cleared, but only as far as Foley. Foley tries to turn the ball forward, but Kingsley James intercepts and looks to release Jordan Adebayo-Smith. Adebayo-Smith giving the defence a torrid time, doing enough. Adebayo-Smith keeps the ball alive, rolls his man, looking for support from an acute angle, brings a save from the goalkeeper after it looked like the ball was spinning harmlessly away for a corner. A shape that's a little bit better now. Throw a handkerchief over Greg Smith, Jordan Adebayo-Smith and Declan Bacon, with Alex Wiles looking to join in from midfield as well. Wiles continues his run, gets to the byline on the right hand side, digs it back, looks for Greg Smith. Smith steers it goalwards, half a yard over the top from Smith. Had to generate all his own power from that, from the edge of the 18-yard box, and Renshaw was a worried boy as that one looped marginally over his crossbar. Just with the ball, feeding it out to Jamie Green on the left, and Green looking for Jordan Adebayo-Smith, who's strong, gets into the penalty area on the left hand side, pulls it back, looking for Greg Smith, but Witton just have enough men back in the way, and now Limbogo can bring the ball out. Appeals for a free kick, nothing given as Declan Bacon takes range, shoots, tests the palms of Renshaw, and it's back with Jordan Adebayo-Smith. Adebayo-Smith, box of tricks, trying to cut his way in. It's now with Simon Russell, who tries to work some room. Delivered in from Jamie Green into the box. Had it cleared, but only as far as Stainfield. Stainfield, a swing and a miss from Stainfield. Now what I mean, Simon Russell, corner. Simon Russell, out swinger. Kingsley James looking to influence things. Alex Wiles trying to get the ball onto his left foot. Does get the ball onto his left foot. Takes a deflection, loops up, and it's gathered by the goalkeeper with Declan Bacon. There, should there be any drop, Bogo offering for a short, but it will go straight into the area. No, it does find Limbogo. Limbogo sets, delivered left footed, charged down by Alex Wiles, up towards halfway, and the referee Drew Dutton brings an entertaining first half to a close. It's Gainsborough Trinity 1, Witton Albion 1, brought to you in association with Wilson & Co, the new name for Vauxhall in Gainsborough. Tom Owens in the centre circle, ready to get the second half underway. Lost one team sheet, there's a reason, I always have a second one somewhere. As Tom Owens gets the second half back underway, and Stainfield straight away called into defensive duty. Jordan Adebayo-Smith competing with Monaghan, turned forward by Limbogo. Stainfield repelling, finds Jordan Adebayo-Smith, hooked on, but Limbogo's in the right place again. Jamie Green winning the header, Kingsley James competing. Theatrical from Monaghan, Kingsley James adjudged to a foul. Baldwin delivers, diagonal to the back post. Greg Smith competing. Bacon back on defensive duty. Simon Russell also behind the ball. Alex Wiles as well stabs the ball forward, but Limbogo's in the right place. Impulse ball helped on by Billy Smart. Falls for Foley. Foley takes the effort, rather doesn't get hold of it, and it's comfortable for Wallace. Shy of halfway. Jamie Green's quickly on with it and gets it back from Adebayo-Smith. First time delivery in towards the box. Greg Smith tries to get a toe on it, finds Declan Bacon. Bacon releases Simon Russell. Alex Wiles even, who brings a save from the goalkeeper. First time hit from Alex Wiles to James Short on the left hand side, the left back coming forward at walking pace. Trinity filtering men in behind the ball. As Limbogo finds Short. Short delivers into the area, bounces off Kingsley James. Swift Limbogo. Limbogo opens out, steers it 5 or 6 yards over the crossbar. Backs up against the advertising hoarding and steps in and throws in towards the near post. Helped on. Trinity just defend that one well enough as Jamie Green hooks up towards the centre of the defensive half. It's back with Baldwin as Baldwin skips past Greg Smith. Left foot, right foot, he's trying to make himself, he does well, gets past Jamie Green. Now into the area, but doing a little bit too much. Trinity trying to close the back door. Still a shot comes in though from Tom Owens, but everything behind it for Dan Wallace. Side at centre back, coming forward. Long ball, Williamson underneath it, heads it back, but the bits and pieces are picked up by Limbogo. And now Short tossing the ball forward, and Thornton stepping across to the right hand side and clearing long. But Jordan Adebayo-Smith looking to get on the end of that ball, but his touch just deserts him. He turned on the afterburners, got in, and it's almost like Adama Traore last year, having the pace to get into the dangerous areas, but after having got up through the gears, couldn't then have the deftness of a touch to then bring the ball down under his spell and do something with it. Traore's improved that this season for Wolves, so there's still time for young Jordan Adebayo-Smith to do the same. As the Anson looks like he's handled that with Jordan Adebayo-Smith on the last man, looking to get in behind. The referee wants a word with Ants. I think it's with Anson. He just needs to turn around. It is a 5. It's Adam Anson, making sure that the ball didn't go past him. Mistake. Stainfield finds Adebayo-Smith, but Adebayo-Smith deserts him. Greg Smith, superb reverse ball. Bacon tries to get away, but a superb sliding recovery challenge. Bacon must have thought he was in then. A superb reverse ball from Greg Smith. Looked to completely unpick the Witton defence. At the moment though, Trinity having to defend. Another James Short long throw in, imminent. Referee wanting to speak to Thornton, wanting to speak to Wardle. He said his piece, and the 2 will automatically go back to locking horns deep within Trinity territory. Short steps up and hurls it in again towards the near post. Wallace has made up his mind, meets it with a strong one-handed punch, but it is back with Short. Good defending from Declan Bacon, who's able to come away for it down the right hand side. Bacon looking for Jordan Adebayo-Smith, brings the ball down on his chest, steers it on, releases Simon Russell in the right hand channel. Russell, first time delivery into the box. Trinity, what a goal! Trinity back in front, Alex Wiles with his second. Absolutely fantastic football from the Holy Blues. From one end to the other. Started with Dan Wallace making a good decision to come and punch James Short's long throw into the Trinity area. Bacon broke free. Exchange passes, Simon Russell involved across to the back post and turned home. Arriving late in the box, Alex Wiles for his second. Gainsborough Trinity 2, Witton Albion 1.
And it shows the wind's dropped and Gainsborough managed to put a few passes together. Excellent move, got up to the box, and it's a brilliant header, but just proves that when the wind drops and Gainsborough can play the way they want to, it is effective and they are getting the results.
Albion helps it forward. Trinity getting there. Kingsley James gets a touch on the ball, helps it forward. And Bayer Smith, Wiles and Greg Smith all linking. Smith looking for somebody to release down the right hand side. It's Williamson who strides forward from right side. Let's fly. It's low. It's beaten out again. Williamson testing the goal. We have shown, but we can hurt if we play in the right way. As Russell finds Jamie Green. Jamie Green tries to go past his man, but Russell's in the right place to keep the ball. Greg Smith pops it off. Kingsley James now coming forward. He gets it out to Alex Wiles, who's the furthest player wide on the right hand side now, with Kingsley James in the middle of the park. James Williamson offering, coming forward. Kingsley James under pressure, shifts the ball, keeps the ball, and now Alex Wiles inside, finds Simon Russell. Russell, left foot, let's fly. The yard or so wide of the near post, but Trinity asking questions again. More good football from the Holy Blues, patient in possession, unlocking the defence. We'll just be happy that it was only 3 points they gave away. Outswinging corner from Simon Russell over on the far side. Outswinger across the 6 yard box. Rifled in! That's 3! That's Will Thornton with his second for Trinity. The ball bobbling around in the box, similar to the equalising goal for Witton in the first half. Not able to defend a set piece. Trinity's Will Thornton making sure, hammering it home. He likes a goal, that lad. He set it as a target. If he could be here for the rest of the season, he'd like to get between 5 and 6 goals in the remainder of the season. Well, he's on track for that, if he can keep it tight defensively as well. Excellent. But it's Witton in possession. Alex Wiles applying the pressure. Thornton snaps in, wins the ball back, and now streaking forward, Jordan Adebayo Smith through the middle, finds Simon Russell inside. Russell's got Greg Smith on the outside. Greg Smith gets the ball onto his right foot, delivers in towards the back post, leaping, Adebayo Smith heads down, falls on the penalty spot for Declan Bacon, but he can't put his laces through it, and the offside flags up. Trinity sensing, smelling blood, sensing there's more for the taking, asking questions, playing this one. Trinity having to defend a corner. McKenna on as a recent substitute to deliver, possesses a lot of quality in his left foot and whips it in, left footed towards the back post. Off Greg Smith, no appeals for a penalty, waved away behind for a goal kick in the views of the referee. Referee Doug Farm hurls it in towards the near post, met by Wardle, and Simon Russell on the second ball tries to return the ball into a dangerous area. Will Jones, his defensive, well, his attacking header doesn't work, finds Kingsley James, and Kingsley James finds Alex Wiles. Wiles, oh, half a yard wide of the upright. That would have been a debut to remember if he'd net it there. A whisker away from completing his hat-trick. Shot on the spin, asking questions again. His last action could have been completing his hat-trick. Not bad for a box-to-box midfielder who gets a huge embrace from his manager. But Adam Anderson's able to steer the ball up over halfway, and Stainfield doesn't foul. Jamie Green's in the right place, and he's able to clear over halfway. And Drew Dutton brings the game to a close. It's finished here at the Martin & Co Arena. Gainsborough Trinity 3, Witton Albion 1. If results go our way, we could be up in a couple of places. A fine win for the Holy Blues. Alex Wiles with the debut, a second debut for the Blues to remember. Thank you for joining us. We're next in action next Saturday when we travel to Radcliffe Borough, one of the playoff contenders. Thank you again. See you all soon.